Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Ahoy! Let's go! We're waking up Chicago. Turn up the radio. It's time to start the show. On Q101 with the morning crew. Ahoy! Let's go! Welcome to the morning show.
Let's go. It is 6:06, and we got an early check-in, 312-591-8300. Check in with that proof of life. Jeffrey checked in from Mundelein, said, what's this I hear about Metallica? Well, Jeffrey and Mundelein, we are giving you a chance to go to Sphere Las Vegas for opening weekend of Metallica's performance there. We announced this last week, and it's going to be happening multiple times in the morning. You get that keyword, but the first one coming up in just about 6 minutes, a chance at an excellent trip to see Metallica in Vegas at Sphere. So stay here. That's coming up very quick. An hour away, we'll have Andrew McMahon tickets at 7:10 in Clash with Kenzie. He's going to do 3 pianos, something corporate, Jack's Mannequin music, and Andrew McMahon solo music at Northerly Island Friday, August 14th. We have Universal Orlando Resort, a trip for 4 coming up at 8:10. 8:20, Kenzie's Crimes. 8:50 and Music Entertainment News. The Head and the Heart tickets on the way as well. And I wanted to start playing some audio that I've been enjoying myself off the air for the last hour. I thought, hey, if I enjoy something, maybe someone listening would enjoy it too. And this is 2 news anchors fighting, which we love this kind of audio now and then. We haven't played any of this in a while, like news anchors.
This is like real news anchors fighting?
Yeah. Will you be the judge if it's a fight or what it is? So it's the meteorologist, and it's an anchor at KFDX in Wichita Falls. So it's they're doing the exchange to do weather. And she's the anchor woman, and he is the meteorologist.
Man, the meteorologist, man. The anchor woman and the meteorologist, man. Sorry, it made me laugh.
Trying to get the voices correct here. So the guy apparently is getting ready to do the weather forecast, and they have some event. They have some TV event coming up this weekend. And she says something about it going to rain on it. But he's like, stay out of my lane. This is my lane, the weather,
Like I do the weather.
But I've been just listening to this over and over again. I think there's some backstory with these two. Like maybe they dated and there was a bad breakup or something.
Or this isn't her first time sticking her nose in the weather.
Maybe that too. You'd listen to it because Kenzie hasn't heard it. And Case has heard it now. I played it for him. And let me see if you can figure out what's going on here, why this happened. So here they are.
We don't have any rain in our forecast, but something that is in the not-so-distant future that we can forecast is Midland weather radio.
You don't have any rain in the forecast?
In the next few days. But in the next few days, we have Midland weather radio day.
I just said a second ago we have rain in the forecast.
Well, not until this weekend, right?
Well, the day of the event I have rain.
Well, I'm talking like 3 or 4 days.
It's coming, actually, the rain chance is coming before the event.
Stop trying to correct people and just do your job.
I just don't know why you don't listen to me. Anyways, take a look.
Because you're boring.
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay, anyways, Midland Weather Radio Day.
She goes, because you're boring.
She sounds like a witch.
Did this escalate quickly, Kenzie, when you heard this the first time?
You know what? It got really bad when she goes, stop trying to cut people and just do your job. It was really like, uh-oh. Because I would have launched across the newsroom at that point.
It's kind of like, hey, stick to sports people. Say like, yeah, don't talk politics. Hey, stick to sports,
How about you dribble your basketball? I get that energy.
The problem is that he's doing his job. He's the meteorologist. It's his job to know that.
It's literally exactly his job. And he was just... And he wasn't going to say anything until she said the exact opposite of his forecast on the news.
Right, she ruined the forecast.
Right, he goes, hey, sorry, I just said there was going to be rain. He went, hey.
Yeah, so he's in the right. She's in the wrong for just going triggered ballistic out of nowhere here.
She tripled down.
Yeah, let's listen to it one more time. So now that you know what's coming.
We don't have any rain in our forecast, but something that is in the not-so-distant future that we can forecast is Midland weather radio.
You don't have any rain in the forecast?
In the next few days. But in the next 2 days, we have Midland Weather Radio Day.
I just said a second ago we have rain in the forecast.
Well, not until this weekend, right?
Well, the day of the event I have rain.
Well, I'm not talking. I'm talking like 3 or 4 days.
It's coming. Actually, the rain chance is coming before
Stop
the
trying
event.
to correct people and just do your job.
I just don't know why you don't listen to me. Anyways, take a look.
Because you're boring.
Wow. Okay. Anyways, Midland Weather Radio Days.
I've watched this video like 50 times the last hour because you're boring.
Oh my God.
So good. No,
That's unbelievable. But she tries to go, well, not in the next 2 days. He goes, but it's on the event, is what he's trying to say. So she was like, no rain in the forecast. Let's talk about our event. And he goes, I said there was rain that day. Like, I'm on his side, and I hate to say that, but I'm on his side.
So here's what they described as, because it kind of went everywhere in the last 24 hours, this audio and video. And it says they had to address it, and they described it as, look, it's just playful banter emphasizing their close off-air relationship and friendship.
I bet.
Listen to it again and think these guys are, this is not fake.
You can tell he hates her, because the first time he interjects, he sounds exhausted. It's not the first time.
Yeah. Did you just say rain's coming? I just did the forecast. Yeah, but it's Midland weather. Whatever she's trying to say is it's normal weather. But then she does just total get triggered and go like, why don't you just do your job?
That was insane, because she's talking about weather. That's so inappropriate.
Okay, one more time before we get the Metallica keyword here in about 4 minutes.
We don't have any rain in our forecast, but something that is in the not so distant future that we can forecast is Midland Weather
Did you say
Radio.
we don't have any rain in the forecast?
In the next few days. But in the next 2 days, we have Midland Weather Radio Day.
I just said a second ago we have rain in the
Well,
forecast.
not until this weekend, right?
Well, the day of the event I have rain.
Well, I'm not talking. I'm talking like 3 or 4 days.
It's coming. Actually, the rain chance is coming before
Stop
the
trying
event.
to correct people and just do your job.
I just don't know why you don't listen to me. Anyways, take a look.
Because you're boring.
Wow. Wow. Okay. Anyways, Midland Weather Radio Days.
Angel just texted and said the meteorologist sounds like Case.
And the woman sounds like Kenzie. This is just our conversation. She calls me boring all the time.
No, but she's a really big bitch without a point. That's not
Yeah,
fair.
exactly.
I don't want to be her.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
Brian and Kenzie on Q101, and time for oh, it's loud. Wow, okay, here we go. A fact that makes your brain go. If you don't drink, Case doesn't drink. Case is straight edge, hardcore for life, right?
Something like that. As you can tell from the sound of my voice, hardcore for life.
I thought it was a straight edge. It's hardcore.
Well, straight edge is a lifestyle in the hardcore realm.
Mm-hmm.
I just can't I would never place Case like in a hardcore category.
Hardcore music. Like, he loves hardcore music.
Now, a lot of people from his own community would call him a fraud because he's not vegan or celibate.
Yeah, and it really bothers me way
I know,
more.
I like to bring it up whenever I can.
The fact that I'm not vegan plagues my existence every day. I hate myself for it. I feel like the biggest phony. Now, I am currently celibate, not by choice, just sort of the circumstances I'm dealing with, but not being vegan does eat away at me.
Well, literally,
I
right?
don't think you can just say you're celibate every time you're currently not having sex. Like, fine, I'm celibate right now.
I feel dangerously celibate right now.
So if your pants are not down, you're celibate.
We've all taken celibacy this morning.
But correct me if I'm wrong, not to get sidetracked here, but in the straight edge lifestyle, I was always taught that it was no alcohol, no drugs, and no promiscuous sex. And then the vegan thing kind of came in. Did that come in later?
It came in later. There's a band called Earth Crisis that had a song called Firestorm, and they were like, oh, you guys thought you were...
I can see a theme there, huh?
They came in, they're like, oh, you guys thought you were cool because you're straight edge. We're straight edge vegan, and if you're not straight edge vegan, you might as well be a giant phony.
Yeah.
And then Case is like, me? Like he's putting at himself. What did I say?
I'm doing the Homer Simpson into the bushes.
Yeah, I don't know if you can change the realm like that, because my thought would be then someone's just going to come in and go like, well, then you have to stay home all the time and never leave the house, or you have to. They
Case
keep adding
been
things.
like nothing but net. I agree.
I'm going by the old school rules of just no alcohol, no drugs, no promiscuous sex. So you
Well,
can
you're
still.
not wait. You're not going by any of those rules.
No, I'm not doing any of that. I'm saying, listen, I used to have promiscuous sex. I used to drugs and
So
alcohol.
does any count though? Like if you're in a committed relationship, you're still not allowed to?
So
No,
you
no. Hold on. I'm going to speak up here on someone who has had sex before.
wait, do you say me and Kenzie haven't?
No, I just want to clarify that I have.
Oh, okay.
I just to dispel any rumors.
But in this community,
Yeah.
when you're not a big phony like you, and you're following the rules and you actually care, okay? And you're not like super fake the way you are, okay? I just want to emphasize that. It's a super important thing to hit. When that's the case, are you allowed to sleep with somebody once you're in a relationship, or even when you're in a relationship you can't?
No, I've always interpreted it as like, hey, just make sure you're not at the bar every night taking a different woman home.
Like, so not like sleeping around, but
Yeah.
like you can like love somebody and
Yes.
like
I would
you
love. Yes,
be
I would
with
love
them.
that. Yeah. That sounds
Okay.
awesome.
So Case could love somebody. He has had sex. All these things, possibly.
I have.
But yeah, like I said,
calendar year.
promiscuous sex is a no-no.
That's what's the no-no. God, I just thought, I'm like, these guys are like nuns walking around. I mean, that's
Yeah.
crazy that they're never allowed to.
And by the way, drugs and alcohol in moderation are pretty fun. So I don't think that's just
Thanks,
unfortunate.
Brian.
That's
That's the
unfortunate.
slogan on our shit.
In moderation.
Everything in moderation, sweetie. That's what Brian's gonna say to Harper when she asked about drug and alcohol.
Everything in moderation.
As long as it's in moderation.
And that relates to today's fact, by the way, that if you don't drink, whether you're all the way hardcore, or maybe you just drink a little bit, you should start drinking more. And that's the fact today.
Brought to you by Budweiser.
Well,
We've been paid off by big alcohol.
I could easily be paid off by big alcohol because I drink regularly.
know.
Moderation, of course. Moderation.
Oh, yeah, you're the king of moderation in all forms.
Okay, let me be clear, since Case was clear that he does have sex on the show, because some people do think I drink a lot. And when I talk
And
about
why
drinking,
do they think that?
Well,
Because they listen to the words you say?
sometimes I drink a lot, but I don't drink a lot like yesterday or today. Probably won't, or tomorrow. But was probably called
But
as
then all weekend, he's not gonna be able to see.
when I have one. I can't just go have one beer. So if I'm gonna target one day to drink, I'm gonna have 9 or 10.
So moderation isn't the amount to you; it's the amount of days.
I guess so. Yeah. So I am a binge drinker, whereas like I can go months without a beer, but the day I drink, let's go. I'm
Okay, flag on the play. I'm not gonna let that happen. When's the last time you went months without alcohol?
in. Let me think here.
Yeah.
Oh, you know
I
what?
For a fact, it hasn't been in a very long time.
Probably when I had pneumonia.
Oh.
And I think that was like 3 weeks. I don't think that was months. It was several months.
It was probably 2.5 weeks.
Now you're not give yourself 3.
Yeah.
It's 2.5.
But when I drink, I want to get a buzz. Let's just put it that way.
Yeah.
And I'm not saying that's the right way to go. You should not do that. You should be better.
Well, it
than
sounds
me.
like the fact says that you should do that.
But I'm saying here, okay, the fact is today, and this is according to scientists and a new study that came out, and I know these studies go back and forth where having a beer a day is good for you or having a glass of wine is good for you, and then they say, no, don't do that. But this is something that is will stave off something you're probably doing as a different habit, a bad habit. So basically I'm saying is you should have a beer today, you should have a couple more beers or wine or vodka, whatever you like. Go ahead and drink up. Why would I be saying that today, Kenzie? It's because I want to get a buzz on today.
Can I just say that we got a text from 847 that said, dude, the straight edgers are the biggest effing losers in the punk scene and hardcore. And I just, I'm so sorry. When I saw that, I just started crying.
Oh boy. I want to put a name to that. It's an 847 text in there, but
Please check in. Let me know who you are.
Yeah.
Nice to meet a fan.
yeah.
Okay, I'm so sorry. So why would drinking be good? Why should you black out today?
I'm not saying black out, but certainly start drinking
Say,
more. You should start drinking more.
I bet that it releases like endorphins. I think that we see a lot of depression now. And I do think, I mean, when I have like a glass of wine on a Friday, my spirits do lighten. It's like, you can relax a little bit. So I bet everyone seems a bit on edge Not saying they shouldn't be, but I've seen a lot of edgy people lately. And I think that it probably relaxes people and releases endorphins. So they're promoting, like, maybe have that glass of wine a day, like Brian said. It's all in moderation. Maybe only black out twice a week.
You know when Kenzie's been drinking and you follow her on social, she has this shoulder shimmy thing. She's like, I've had a drink, like da-da-da-da-da. Megan does that too.
I get excited.
Yeah, Megan's like nightcap, which means like 7 more drinks.
I'm going to spring training this weekend. There's going to be a lot of shoulder shimmies.
Look for those shoulder shimmies. Case, why should you specifically start drinking today?
Well, we've talked about this somewhat recently on the show where you specifically think I should start drinking because it would lead to me having more sex.
I think it would.
Yeah.
'Cause
I've considered it.
Loosen you up, you know?
I know.
And also, when you're having a drink with someone else, and I'm not saying never getting someone drunk in all situation, but when both people are having a drink, it loosens things up, and you might say at one point, well, maybe we should have sex. You know, maybe we should. The conversation just gets, inhibitions go away a little bit on both sides, and it just becomes less tense.
When it's two consensual people both having drinks and
Yes.
then not being blackout and being sober enough still to give consent. That's what Brian's saying.
Yes,
It's very fun.
yeah, very
Let me throw in all our
consensual.
legal disclaimers. really
Yeah.
fast.
A lot of fine print in this fact.
Very, very consensual.
Very consensual.
Very.
It's the most consensual.
I'm talking about documentation,
I'm gonna give
consensual.
the most consent.
Yes. So is that what you're saying, Case? Now
Yeah.
that you think just maybe you would have more sex if you had a couple more drinks in you?
Probably. I think I'd annoy people less.
I'm dying to know what your first drink would be if you could if you just chose on yourself.
BLL, Bud Light Lime.
Bud Light Lime. Why is that? They're advertising?
Come on. It sounds awesome.
It is. You should have
You wouldn't
one.
go for like a margarita or something?
Well, that's the problem is that I think if I was going to start drinking, I wouldn't be like a Jack and Coke guy. I'd be like,
Yeah.
I heard about these strawberry daiquiris. Can we get one of these over here? What's
If
the
you
story?
like pina colada, you'd be spinning around.
Case walks in tomorrow with an umbrella drink.
Yeah, I
Oh.
think I'd be a big umbrella drink
You
guy.
would love umbrella drinks.
Fruit
You'd
is
love 'em.
awesome. Yeah, big fan.
All right, coming up after Blink in 2.5 minutes, I'll tell you why you should have a drink today and why it's actually healthy. As a new study, new scientists said this. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q101.
It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101 coming up in just about 10 minutes. We will revisit a conversation we had yesterday about something you have to pay for in Chicago that you never had to pay for. It's the dumbest thing ever, and it's going to cause outrage. It certainly did on the show yesterday, and we'll talk about that in about 10 minutes. There's a new thing you have to pay for. But first, a fact that makes your brain go. I said, hey, you should probably go have a drink today because it's healthy and more healthy than some other things out there, which we're going to relay on the fact here. Kenzie said mainly to go have a drink because everybody's depressed. And I know alcohol is a depressant, but it doesn't make me feel depressed when I drink.
Well, not when you're around your buds, hanging out, little jukebox, little Bob Seger on the jukebox.
Little broskies, and my broskies and brewskis.
Oh, there you go.
Having a good one.
That's a T-shirt.
A good time. In theory, it's a depressant. That's why you end up sleeping pretty good after you had some drinks, you know. Case just said it might relate to more sex in his life and other people's lives. You know, have a couple drinks, loosen things up, you know. Consensually, of course. Complete consensual situation. Neither of those are right, but before we get there, I did ask Case about what would be his first drink. He's never had a drink if you're new to the show. He's never had a drink or drug. Straight edge for life, except for vegan. And Victoria checked in and said, Case said he wants a Bud Light Lime. That sounds like an awesome drink first. And Victoria checked in and said, Bud Light Lime is good. They used to have a lot of flyaway sweepstakes for UFC fights.
Oh, God, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, you missed
Oh, yeah,
that.
that's your genre.
Yeah.
Well, it kind of used to be.
Yeah. Oh, they used to go, ladies and gentlemen, UFC 283 brought to you by Bud Light.
Kinsey, I used to be really into the UFC.
So the thing with Case is he's also very pretentious about his type of fighting or wrestling. And it's like, he'll like spit on me if I bring up the wrong, like,
Yeah.
I don't know, WWE.
A lot of people were asking me if I was going to WWE's Elimination Chamber this past weekend. No, I was not. Not
and
interested.
he's repulsed if you bring up the wrong. I'm like, I don't know. I thought you liked all the fighting.
But I spent my whole weekend watching pro wrestling, just not that.
Yeah.
I don't know
Backyard
what
wrestling.
there is besides WWE
He likes
and
lucha.
UFC.
He loves lucha libre.
I
he
like
likes
Japanese wrestling.
yeah.
I like AEW a lot.
Yeah.
It's just not WWE. Just to me is just I'm not into it at all.
There's too many people
Anyways,
there.
Real pretentious about it. You know?
So now I'm finding myself up against it here. I want to give the answer here, but I don't want to get too involved because we have to go get a break here. But if everybody can just hang tight, I know the fact is being extended longer than usual with our conversation on drinking.
Hey, have a beer during their commercial break. We'll come back and talk about why it was good for you.
If you can get a Bud Light Lime at 6:38, God bless. And we'll come back in 6 minutes and tell you why having a beer today is a good thing. Or your preference of alcohol, something good and it's healthy for you. We'll tell you what that is in 6 minutes.
The Brian and Kenzie Show.
On Q 101.
Well, coming up in sports, more stadium drama. I know it gets fatigued hearing about the Bears, whether they're going to Indiana or Illinois, but this doesn't involve the Bears. This is new stadium drama, and it's unbelievable when you hear this coming up in about 6 minutes. We'll have Pearl Jam Alive on the way, but first we have to finish up the fact that makes your brain go, yeah, we're going a long time here to get to the payoff here. It's about drinking and having a drink today and why it's healthy for you. Nia, whose Case's hairstylist, said, fine, I'll drink a shot of Malort before my coffee this morning.
Nice.
I think you did the right thing. I think you're going to be healthier because of that, Nia, as long as you're not
Told
driving.
the officer. I think I did the right thing.
And we've had a lot of back and forth about it, and there's always those stories about having maybe a glass of wine is good for your heart, and then they come out next year and they say it's not good for you, and it's just very confusing. Probably being the biggest drinker in the crew here, this actually still doesn't stop the problem that I have having drinks. But I'm hoping maybe if Kenzie and Case start drinking more and Case drinking for the first time, this helps stop the problem. A new study shows that watching short-form content harms the brain 5 times worse than alcohol. Now, Kenzie went, ugh, made that face. Because you're saying pretty much that's all you consume is short-form content, right?
I mean, I think that's what most of us consume.
Yeah, it's
Videos, reels, I mean, all that. It started with
Shorts.
America's Funniest Home Videos. They ruined us.
they were the first short-form content.
Yeah.
Pre-internet.
Yeah.
So excessive addictive consumption of short-form video, just what Kenzie said, TikTok, reels, shorts, whatever, can lead to brain rot, cognitive decline, shortening the attention span, reducing impulse control, and increasing anxiety. Now, as a
I
study,
don't think I see that in our present day people.
and the algorithms, of course, have made this worse in just the last couple years. Because if you go back, it's a couple years seems like it's not like the 1920s, but boy, things were different just a couple years ago in how we consume and what we have and what we're
What do you
addicted
mean by
to.
that?
I mean that I remember going on YouTube and watching a video for about an hour and a half about some guy, first off, having to get through whole advertisement of, hey, make sure you check out my podcast before I tell you how to build this bookshelf. I would do that.
And then the rest of the video was a 90-minute video on bookshelves?
Yeah, because I could sit there and do
it's
it.
true. The YouTube people took forever to get to the point.
Yeah, and I could sit there.
Let me tell you the first time I saw a bookshelf. I'm like, oh my God.
And I could get through that and actually enjoy it. Now I can't watch anything longer than about 40 seconds.
Are you serious?
Yeah, I can't do it. I
Okay,
can't.
this is interesting. So when you have like a creator tag, like on certain social platforms, like if I'm posting a video that's longer than normal, they'll flag you and be like, we're not going to push this video, just so you know, because people are going to watch it because you're over like 2 minutes.
Wow.
You get like a flag when you're posting it, like just so you know, your video's not going to do good is kind of the flag you get because no one's going to watch something this long.
Yeah, they're like, get to the effing point. Start again. Try again with a new video.
I'm like, but I'm doing something. It's so hard. I can't condense it more.
I know you seem shocked, Case. Can you watch super long form videos still?
I would think so. I mean, I watch movies every week, and I'm fine with that.
Okay,
Especially if I'm at a movie theater. I don't think about my
movie-
phone.
Let's not count
different.
that, though. Let's count like on your phone or whatever.
Well, I wouldn't watch long-form stuff on my phone. I'm very specific on there's phone activities, laptop activities, and TV activities. I would never watch something.
What's a laptop activity, you pervert? Yeah, right. Those can be long form. He's like, I'm pretty sure I watch videos that are longer.
Now that I think about it.
Yeah. So Pornhub's for the laptop.
Yeah.
Okay. Movies are for the movie theater screen.
And TikToks are for the phone.
Thanks for separating those. I appreciate it.
Well, they used to combine them. They used to put them in movie theaters.
There used to be porn in movie theaters.
Taxi Driver. We learned all about it.
So, what do you watch on the laptop that's long form, let's say?
You know.
Besides porn.
But I'll watch like a guy who's like, hey, here's what happened after the 2003 Florida Marlins won the World Series. Here's how they dismantled their team. It'll be like a 20-minute video that I'm really into, or it'll
To
be
his
like
secretary.
or like it'll be like a 25-minute skateboarding video. Those are cool. Or like a lucha libre thing. Like those are cool.
I'm like that news anchor this morning. Because you're boring.
I don't understand what you guys are doing that's so great. What am I doing wrong?
Well, what I'm saying is I would love to be able to watch a skateboarding video for about 45 minutes, but I can't do it anymore because the damn algorithms have ruined me, and I like short form, which is rotting my brain, which is why everybody should drink more.
And I know that we're getting texts and people bring up the point of like, well, that's not true. So many people watch. I mean, every time, I guess maybe not in your guys' timeline, but a lot of people are tweeting about Bridgerton right now, or shows that come out, or movies that come out. So it's like people are consuming long content, but I bet you a very, very high percentage are checking their phone while that's on. So it's not like uninterrupted. I can sit here for 45 minutes or an hour and a half. That's probably not going to happen.
Yeah.
So Aaron checked out on the text line and said, I've gotten so bad I watch so much TikTok that I have to watch TikToks at ×2 speed now.
Oh, my God.
That happens to me sometimes.
You guys need help. You guys have to get off the phone.
But you know what? I do that when, you know, the slow talkers, they're like, let me tell you what happened. It's been a tough. I'm like, let's bump her up. You know what I mean? Like, she's going to take, I don't have time for this. Let's get.
There was a time when I thought I could listen to podcasts on 2 times speed. I tried that. Did you ever try that?
No, because that ruins the sanctity of what they're doing. There's actually some broadcasters left that have a tone and a pace, and they want to put out their stuff into the world in a certain way. So ×2 is so disrespectful to them.
I didn't know that was becoming in the world of watching long-form content is that much, like 2 times speed.
Because you're not really on TikTok. I don't know if you can do that on Facebook Reels.
I'm on the TikTok. I watch those leopards attack giraffes. Those videos are all over my TikTok.
The TikTok.
The TikTok, yeah.
You're watching leopards attack giraffes?
My algorithm is all animals attacking other animals. I don't know how I got there. I don't don't know how I got there. It's
well,
not.
You obviously keep stopping to watch them. That'll do it.
Well, but it's not on.
Do you watch it in 2 times speed? It looks like the Bears are telling.
God, that thing is fast. Boy, that giraffe went down really fast. Yeah, I mean, but that's not invading my other content. My TikTok content is all animals killing each other.
And what's your Reels content other than guys that like get mad at chicks when they don't like them?
Yeah, it's gold digger content on my Reels. That's what it is.
How did you describe that video? What's the one that we were talking about a month ago?
So I can describe it for him if he can't.
Well, the guy comes up, he's got a Lamborghini, and he says to the girl, like, hey, can I get your number?
No, you're doing it wrong.
No, I'm not. And then she goes, no. And then he goes back to his Lamborghini, and then she walks back then in her bikini and goes like, hey, is this your car? Well, maybe we can go for a ride. Once she finds out she's rich and has a Lambo, she wants to be with her.
Mind you, the guy making the video probably rented the Lambo. It's not his.
Oh, clearly. But he's just testing gold diggers.
Okay.
He's testing the gold digger
and
theory.
he's interested in her for her personality.
I'm not saying there's
She's walking around in a bikini.
I'm not saying there's a moral compass to this video. It's just all my reels are all gold digger content.
It's just crazy that you saw one and you were like, yes, more of these.
Yeah, I need more.
This makes me feel good watching these.
And apparently on TikTok, I need more giraffes getting killed by lions. Because I don't know why that's all over my algorithm, too.
We're doing a segment tomorrow called What's in Brian's Phone? I need to investigate.
Every platform's got a different one. That's why I have brain rot right now. So I'm going to go drink some beers today. Everybody should. There's the fact that makes your brain go. Short form content, worse for your brain, 5 times worse than alcohol. Think about that. It's Brian and Kenzie on Q101.
Brian and Kenzie in the morning. And Chicago's alternative all day.
Q101.